Okay, Kevin, we're going to look at your swing here. Um, I got a couple lines drawn here, and one is through your shaft plane here, which would be your swing circle. And as I told you before, we want to stay either on that or parallel to it all the way through the swing. And the other one is your spine angle here. And we're going to look at some other lines here. You see your hands here are real. This is one of your first swings I videoed. Videoed, and your hands are too close, and as we went along we got your hands a little more out here in line with your toe line, which is where we want it. We want to have you rotate around your spine angle here, and we have to keep the spine angle constant as much as possible. So we're going to start this back here a little bit in slow motion. See right here, and this is what we worked on your takeaway. Your hands went out toward your target line this way, and we need those hands to come straight back here like we worked on. And remember, I had to stick on the ground here. So we went that club shaft to be right at this point here, pretty much parallel to the stick on the ground here. And it's a matter of getting the proper pivot and rotation. We're getting kind of flat here on the backswing. So, and you see, you're standing up a little bit here, and we're not rotating around our spine angle here. And that's just, like I say, that's something that we can work on. And as you come down here, and here you're going up too high here, and your body's breaking down on the left side, which you can't see from this angle, but I'll show you on the other front view of what's happening there. So if we come down here, let's go back here a second. Let's put line here. And then as we go back here, you stand up a little bit. And as you come down, you dip down and impact. And you see at this point here, your body is coming back away from the target and not going toward your target. And that's something we worked on. So this is, I believe, one of your first swings. So it's just a little learning process. I wanted to show this to you so you're aware of what you were doing as opposed to what you need to do. See, now your hips haven't rotated, your upper body is still there, your shoulders are real flat, and we need to get that rotation. Like I said, your left side is going to be the hinge side of the door, and we need to close that door, and we need to turn that steering wheel. So right here, your steering wheel is still turned to the right, and we need to get that steering wheel turned to the left way before you get to this point. So see, you're hanging back here. Okay, so then we're going to go over to this side and look at this one, and we're going to have a little eye-opening experience here, which you'll see here. This is something that we really focused on during your swing, this lateral movement of your hips, and we need to get those to pivot and rotate. So as you start back here, look at that hip sway, lateral motion, and that's just something that you've never been shown the difference, and now you know, and we need to get that corrected so your hips will pivot and your upper body rotates. So your whole body there is just moving laterally to the right, and that's just as you go up higher. So you go up higher here. Watch this. Maybe from here, you're going up high, and you see your left side is just collapsing. So we need to get this left arm here, more at this angle here, and your hands more out here. And it's just a matter of practice and feeling those little differences. In this case, be big differences, but there's nothing you can't do. Just a matter of being shown what to do and when to do those motions here. And as we got here, you're starting to get a little better hip rotation there, but still that steering wheel is way to the right. And you get right here, the impact. You see where your arms are way under. Your right forearm is underneath your left forearm. That's never a good sign at that point. So you got a lot of, like I say, you're leaning back at impact. See where your head. Okay, your head here is way back. It should be more closer to this line, and your right shoulder is way down, and that should be more I don't say level to the ground, but level to where they started. And you're at this point here, we've really got your right side collapsing, going backwards through impact, where your left side was collapsing, going toward your target, which is just the opposite of what we need on both those. So just, like I said, it's a matter of being shown what to do and when to do it. But in our lesson, you're getting the motion down a lot better, and it's where your lower body was leading your swing, and letting your arms and hands follow your lower body through impact and to your finish. Okay, Kevin, here we got a little better setup. Your posture is better. This is one of our later swings. Your hands are more in line with your toe line here. Your setup looks a whole lot better to me. Okay, so here's your hands are more in line with your toe line. By doing that, it brings you more taller. Your lines here are a ton better, a lot straighter, and this brings your shaft plane angle in a little better position here. Your swing circle. Not gonna say we start off a whole lot better, but at least we have a little better. Your hands will come straight back a little bit more, and we're up here. But your setup is good. You're coming back here, still getting too upright on the back of your swing. See right here, your shoulders are almost flat. And I know we talked about that, but I talked about a lot of things, and I apologize for that. But I just wanted to make you aware of how the swing works and how it all goes together. So right here, you're still pretty vertical. Right here, see that? And granted, this is the practice swing, but it's still something that we've got to pay attention to. And we got to get this right here. Right here, if we had some forearm rotation here, your club shaft would be more in line with your swing circle, which is where we want it. So we're in vertical, and then you come down. And here, I mean, this is actually is not as bad as it looks, because we were working on getting your hips to rotate better, and you were doing that. So we weren't. I like this setup a lot better, but as far as the swing itself, you were concentrating on some other things. So I'm not going to be real critical of that. Okay. So I think you understand what we want to do. We wanted to get you to have a smooth takeaway. Tempo is real key. Balance is real important. And we want you to have an on-plane swing. So. just give you an idea. I mean, you're a lot, even though let's run a little bit, your swing motion is a lot more freer than it was, and your pivot and rotation is a lot better. So now we just have to get rid of that lateral slide. That's got to be the first thing we do is concentrate on that and take that out of your equation there. So if y'all have any questions, just give me a call and or email me. That's no problem. Hey, Michael, real quick on you. I've got the shaft plane circle line going through there. Line on your head. You go back here. Everything with you. On the backswing, the normal progression is back, in, and up. You go back and in, but you have no up. So what I'd work with you and is keeping your shoulder plane where it is, and get you to keep turning that steering wheel. But you're right here. Your hands are way back here, and it's really getting stuck behind your body, is what they call that. And I'd get your hands more out in front of your chest, more this way, more in line with your shoulder, your left shoulder, and they keep you in front of your body a little more, and just smooth your tempo out a little bit. Right here, we want to get that steering wheel turned and get that rotation of your shoulders and upper body rotating through. See right here, and this is something we worked on a little bit, just getting your belt buckle to turn toward your target on the downswing, and get that as more of a focal point and as a secondary thought. So right here, so you're trying, but your hips at this point should be more toward your target this way, and right now they're more out this way. So that's something that I need to work on and get right, or your left foot come up so I can read the bottom of it. Really focus on getting that belt buckled. For you, is just belt buckle toward your target as smoothly and as quickly as possible, and getting the steering wheel turned to your right on the downswing. And then we can work on some shoulder rotation and a little better setup. But for right now, those two things will be a big help for you. All right, so that's it, and we'll talk to you soon, I hope, and y'all have a good day.